What's going on, guys? Mia here, welcoming you all to Carpe Diem Reboot. I'm only not playing the first Carpe Diem because I tried to record this, the previous one, and then I did everything you can possibly do in the game before I realized that none of it was recording because my mouse is a double-click thing. I'm assuming that's what happened, so I literally got like an eighth of a second of footage. And obviously I can't extend that into a half hour for an episode. So, with that being said, I'll be right back. And I am back. Okay. Wait. And I'm back. Awesome. So, I have not played this. The volume is super quiet. There we go. I can hear this now. Okay. I am back here. We are going to get this started. I have no idea what's happening, y'all, but I loved the last game so much. Nothing lasts forever. All moments eventually come to an end. People eventually leave your side. Feelings eventually fade away. There is budget! Y'all, there is budget here. We have budget. Being attached to something would just bring you pain in the long run.
Hey!
So isn't it better to not bother dealing with anything in the first place?
Young, are you listening?
Oh, that's a silent J? The entire playthrough of my last one, I was pronouncing it Jung, not Young. Okay. That's fine. Of course I am. What was it again?
You're dozing off. Are you tired?
No, I'm not.
That's the third time today already.
Is it?
Tell me if you want to call it a day.
Okay. I mean, I just got started, but... Sorry. A random thought just came into my head. We can keep going.
I see. Anyway, look at this.
He hands me a flyer. She might have grabbed it while I was daydreaming. Man, she sounds so sad all the time. I don't know what it is. It says something about a fireworks event happening tonight. Same thing happened in the last game.
I want to see it.
This is a public event,
I'm aware.
which means there will be a lot of people.
And?
I don't like crowds, remember?
Well, you gotta suck it up.
Ha! Ha! I love it. I love it. Oh, just chill around here instead. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna lower my voice so I'm not deafening all of you. Okay. This should be better. Okay. I think y'all aren't gonna be deaf now when I talk. Okay. How about we just chill around here instead?
Oh, come on. We've been walking around here for a few hours now. There's nothing left to see.
Wow. Wow, you. She grabs my arm and insists that we go.
Please?
I let out a soft sigh. Fine. It's true that it's better to go somewhere than roam around aimlessly. We walk towards the area where the event will be held. It's not far from here, but it's still a bit of a walk. Sound effects. The sun was setting when we arrived. It's quite packed in the area, so we decided to climb up the hill. It's less crowded here, and the view isn't bad either. We made it somehow.
Just in time.
How
I'm
convenient.
so excited to see the fireworks. Oh, snap!
What? What is it? Read your mind, dude. I read your mind.
We should have bought food on our way here.
Food is expensive at events. That is a good point. You need to control your food, or just don't
Say
get.
it. I dare you.
I knew exactly where that was going. Never mind. That was close. Thought I saw my whole life flashing before my eyes for a second there. The event finally started. Not long after, fireworks fill the night sky. I've never been a big fan of these kind of things, but this is definitely nice to see. My eyes look into the bright light shooting through the sky. I continue to stare as they erupt into something so beautiful that I almost lose track of where I am. A loudly cheering crowd adds to the fun and exciting vibe. I is just standing there beside me, happily watching. The lights illuminate her pretty face and reflect so clearly in her eyes. Everything at this moment is just so beautiful. Makes me wish this could last forever. Yes?
It's time.
Is it? She turns to me and gives me a melancholic smile. The atmosphere was entirely happy and romantic just a few seconds ago suddenly became... The atmosphere that was entirely happy and romantic just a few seconds ago suddenly becomes heavy. I stop hearing the fireworks, the crowd, and everything else. I looked at her straight in the eyes. I feel like I want to say something to her, but I can't seem to find the right words.
You know, I think you need to move on.
Pathetic. It's pathetic that she's the one telling me this. But as much as it hurts, she's right. I can't keep going on like this. I don't know what to do. I mean, even if I did, I wouldn't know how, or I could even bring myself to do it.
Well, I guess this is it for today.
I...
Yeah, I understand. But you'll end up hurting yourself. After all, I'm
Just Monica! Hey! That was scarring for life. Have you heard of the Turing test? It's an evaluation of a machine's ability to exhibit human intelligence. Whether it can act or speak like a human would. But however good a machine becomes, however indistinguishable it is from humanity, it will never be an actual person. Just like I. No matter how good her program is, no matter how much I deny it myself, she will never be real. We live in two different realities. She will continue to dwell inside the artificial world that I created. Just as I expected. The program lasts shorter and shorter each time. I stare at my monitor, feeling empty inside. I don't even know what to think right now. I don't even know what I want. I don't know what I need. The only thing I know for sure is that I'm not giving up on this anytime soon. Good night, I. This has been a great Valentine's date. Until next time. You can't see that, but I got achievement. What are you still doing with your life? A reboot. Am I supposed to? Oh, I am supposed to do stuff. Okay. It's morning, I think. My room is completely enclosed. It isolates me from the outside world. I don't see the sun very often, but I can tell when it's up. The atmosphere is just different. Not that it matters, though. Okay, so right now we're picking up where the previous game left off. That was what that ending was. So for those of you who have not played it, I think it might be free. Might be up to $5. I know this one's $5. The other one I think was free. But this is picking up where that game left off, I'm assuming. And it's not just another repetition of it. Not that it matters, though. I glance at the clock. It's 9 a.m. It's unusual for me to wake up this early. I've only slept for 3 hours, but for some reason, I don't feel tired at all. You slept for 3 hours. Boy, what are you doing with your life? I'm full of energy to the point where I might be able to survive this entire day without eating. What are you doing with your life? You need to eat. There's an hour before the program starts up again. I go to the bathroom to take a nice shower. Yo, this is serious budget. They got budget for sound effects. I don't know about y'all, that's super loud in my ear, but... I'm done, but there's still time to spare. I sit at the computer. Oh god. I have a critical choice here to make. I would check my email, so that's what I'm gonna say. It's been a while since I've personally checked my email. I usually leave it to I, but I've got nothing better to do right now. Let's see. 31 unread messages, all of which are work-related. That's a lot. I know I is amazing when it comes to doing work, but it never fails to amaze me how much she can handle. How she can handle this much. I don't know whether I should be proud of I or myself for making her.
What are you doing?
Whoa! You scared me! Don't just pop out of nowhere.
Where else am I supposed to pop out of?
That's a great point, though. She got a point. She got a point. Good point. Hey! I got you. I got you, bruh.
Well?
Well, what?
Do you need help with something? What can I help you with?
Oh, nothing. I was just bored. How are the projects going?
The same way they always do.
I notice you've been taking on more projects at a time now. Make sure you don't stress the system too much.
It's fine. Trust me, the environment I rendered yesterday takes way more resources than doing a dozen projects at the same time.
Wow. Suddenly freeze for a few seconds. Being reminded of last night made me a bit embarrassed. I could not look at her.
Are you okay?
Yeah. No. I don't know. I'm looking away, but I can sense her gazing back at me. I'm sure she can tell what I'm thinking, and I want to ask what she's thinking, but I'm afraid of what the answer might be. So you're going to start working now? I shouldn't be bothering you.
I was just thinking that.
Okay then, I guess I'll go eat.
Eat what? You don't have any food left here.
Oof. Are you serious?
I told you to buy groceries the other day, but you didn't listen.
Oof. Ugh, what a pain. Well, I did say I have enough energy to last the rest of the day. I'll buy groceries tomorrow. Same, buddy, same. Why, stomach? Why have you forsaken me? I thought you had my back. I trusted you.
I think you should go buy them now.
Fine. I reluctantly stand up and walk to my closet. I randomly grab whatever I see first and throw it on. I look like a hobo, but I don't care. I'm only going to be gone for a little while anyway. Ugh, I don't want to go outside today.
Oh, by the way,
She stops me before I leave my room.
your birthday is coming up, isn't it?
Is it? Well, I mean, I got a few months, but... How did you mention it? She smiles at me.
I bought some things online. I think they should be arriving soon.
What? You bought something with my money without telling me?
Technically, it's my money, you know.
She's not wrong. She's not
Or
wrong.
what? Would you rather do these projects yourself from here on out?
She's not wrong. She has a point. She did earn the money. But I made her, right? Shouldn't it still be mine? I don't know how this is supposed to work anymore. Alright, fine. I wave her goodbye and take my first step outside. The sun is shining brightly, but it's not particularly hot out. Unlike Texas. Ah, it's sweaty. If I had to think of a word to describe it, it would be... let's see... annoying. Yeah, the sun is annoying, as always. I start walking towards the nearest market under the blinding luminescent sun. I can barely keep my eyes open. Thankfully, the market is just a few blocks from my apartment. It's a weekday as well, so there will be less people there. Perfect time to buy groceries. Same drill as last time. Buy a week's worth of supplies and go home. I'm going to turn that down for y'all. There we go. I don't have a big appetite. I can usually survive on one meal a day with small snacks thrown in here and there. 2 full bags of food, drinks, and some other things should be enough to last me a week. That should do it. All set. But before I go home, whenever I buy groceries, I never fail to go to Multimate Bakery. It is, without a doubt, the best bakery in town. Maybe even the country. It's just a small family-owned shop near the market, but all of their items are jewel-worthy, both in appearance and taste. I've never heard of anyone say they are drool. I don't know if that's just lack of English, or if that's some dialect thing I don't. Let me try that again. That I don't understand. Whoever owns that place must be crowned as the Flower Master.
Welcome.
Budget! The lady minding the shop greets me warmly, but I'm too distracted by the displays to even think about greeting her back. Everything is so irresistible. I want to buy them all, but I can't eat that much. Most of it would just go to waste. I must choose wisely out of respect for the baker. Pick a few of the pastries and, of course, I can't leave the store without some of their specialty, devil's food cake. Just looking at it inside the display case, I can almost taste it. 2 layers of sweet, soft, and airy chocolate cakes coated in a thin layer of vanilla icing that melts in your mouth every bite. Yo, that does sound super good. That sounds super good. I might go eat after this. That sounds super great. I want to grab it right out of the display case and eat it right this instant. I love it so much that I probably wouldn't be able to live without it. Same, buddy, same. This is going to be the main course for today's meal. Yo, I have so much in common with this protag.
Thank you. Come again.
Man, that was a great help. Can't wait to eat this cake. Oh, that reminds me. I mentioned my birthday earlier. It's hard to believe that it's only 5 days away. I wonder why she brought that up. Wait, she also mentioned buying something online. Was it a gift for me? I wonder what it is.
Welcome back.
I stares at me in shock. I stares at me in shock. What?
You bought that cake again.
Yeah, so what? It's cake. I love cake. Yeah. It's a reward. It's a reward to myself for successfully going outside today.
How nice. It looks as good as always. I wish I could eat it with you.
Aw. Even a computer program appreciates it. That's the kind of power this cake has. Okay. I put the box on the small table between my computer desk and my bed. This is what I use as a dining table, which works out because it also doubles as a kotatsu during the winter.
I know I asked you
Because tables are expensive. It's fine. I don't really need one. They just take up too much space in my small room.
Then get a bigger apartment.
What if I don't want a bigger apartment? I don't need that either. I like it small and cozy. Besides, it's not like I'd use a dining table often anyway. Take the cake out of the box and start eating. I stares at me with envy drawn all over her face. Every bite makes me want more. Its softness, its color, its taste. It's just that good. If this was what heaven feels like, I will gladly die right now. Yo, legit, I can taste that cake too. I can actually taste it right now. Before I know it, I've finished the whole thing. I want more.
That's because you've been eating it like no tomorrow.
True. I should have bought two. As I'm cleaning the table, I hear a knock. I stand still and stare at the door. The knock continues. That's definitely my door that someone's knocking on.
What are you waiting for?
This is something I've not experienced in a very long time. Someone is knocking on my door? I'm not expecting anyone at all.
It's probably the delivery man.
That would make sense. Oh, I almost forgot. She did say she bought something online. Now it makes sense. I slowly open the door and see a man holding a large box. Large enough that it covers his face while carrying it. I sign the paper he hands me and take the box from him and close the door with a quick nod. So, I turn to I. What did you buy me that's this... What did you buy me? Why is it this big and heavy?
Oh, stop complaining. I'm doing this for you.
She bought a table. I'm calling it right now. She bought a table. She bought a table. So this really is a present. This girl. She didn't need to.
Can you assemble it for me?
I open the box only to find out that it is a bunch of steel. What? What am I supposed to do with these?
That's a little gadget I need.
It's a table, isn't it? Oh. For you. I see. I feel embarrassed that I actually expected this to be a present for me. Come to think of it, I never said anything about presents whatsoever. I got way too ahead of myself. I want to dig a hole and hide.
Don't worry. You will get a gift.
Huh? Gift for what? I pretend not to know what she's talking about.
I see. I guess you don't want a birthday gift after all.
Wait, no, I do. What's the gift? Before I know it, I'm already looking forward to my present. Normally, I'm indifferent about receiving gifts, but I'm curious to see what I will give me.
I need you to assemble the package first. I need that for your gift.
I have no idea what it is. Probably not a table, but... So this package is not my present, but it will give me a present. I'm confused. Take the steel tubes and the manual out of the box. Looks like it's some kind of pair of mechanical arms or something. Yep. I called it. She's going to use these to make me something. Although, with what could she possibly make with it? I guess I'll just have to wait and see. There, I'm done. I'm going to place it here beside the table.
Awesome. Oh, and one more thing.
Yes.
Can you build me a cover?
Cover? Cover for what?
You know, privacy.
Oh, okay. What a pain. How much space do you need?
Let's see. About the size of that box.
Refers to the box that the mechanical arms were in.
That should be enough.
I set her up a small workspace beside the computer table, just as she asked. I cover the box. I cover it with an old white box curtain that I've been meaning to throw out. Is that good?
Perfect. This shall now be my mini days. Now, you have to promise me you won't peek until I'm done.
Okay. I won't.
Well then, I'll be on my way. I'm going to be pretty busy tomorrow.
Okay. I turn my game console on while the program shuts down. I has already taken care of the project, so there isn't much left to do. This pretty much sums up my everyday life. Eat, play, sleep, an occasional grocery shopping trip. Exactly the life I've always wanted. Same, buddy, same. Do I have to hit? Do I have again? Okay.
Young!
Huh? What?
Thank God you're finally awake. Someone's knocking at the door again.
Looks like I fell asleep while playing games last night. I muster the strength to lift up my tired body and head towards the door. Slowly open the door to see a man holding a box large enough to cover his face. I sign the paper draped in one of his hands and take the box from him, closing the door after a quick nod. Feels like a repeat of yesterday. The only thing assuring me is that it isn't the small workspace. What? The only thing assuring me that it isn't the small workspace I set up for I beside the table. Also, this box seems a lot heavier than the one from yesterday. I wonder what it could be. You bought another thing? I drop the box on the floor and attempt to open it.
Don't open that box!
This is the table she's getting us for the birthday. Why? What is it?
Stuff? You'll find out when I'm done.
Okay.
Put it beside my mini base.
Okay. I slide the box toward her work area. You know, I can help you with whatever you're doing, too. Small mechanical arms you bought can't do much on their own.
No, it's fine. I can do it.
She's building us a table. I guess it defeats the purpose if I help her. I lay down in bed, but I don't think I'll be able to sleep. I'm too awake to even try right now. I start up a game instead. So, today's project's going.
Oh, those? I finished all of them yesterday, along with all of the newer ones.
Seriously? Why the rush?
Well, you know, I'm going to be busy and stuff this week.
I see. As long as you don't strain your processor.
My brain is fine, Young. Thank you very much.
Yes, your brain. Sure. Why are you so mad about that? She sticks her tongue out and disappears from the screen. I ignore it and continue where I left off in my game. The room is filled with the seemingly unending noise of her arm, drowning out my beloved silence. By the way, have you paid the bills for this month already?
Yeah.
Oh, that invitation to the conference. Did you tell them I won't go?
I did.
Anything new on that blog you were? This is so awkward. We got used to I initiating the conversation. I'm just playing games the same as always, but why does it feel indifferent right now? Why am I so conscious about what I'm saying? I'm starting to feel bored and restless. Can I take a peek at what you're doing there?
Hey, you promised!
I finally got her attention. I know, I'm kidding. Can you at least give me a hint?
You'll find out when it's done.
Okay, sure. What if I don't like it? All your efforts will be in vain.
Well then, we'll just have to suck it up.
I really like I. You really like using that phrase. It's not very nice, you know.
Okay.
Same,
Let's
I.
change
Same.
it then.
Ah!
How about deal with
I actually did that. That actually just happened. Okay. It's not any better. And what's with the prop?
In any case, this is supposed to be a surprise. Wait and see.
Something gonna happen? She stares at me while I let out a sigh.
Fine, I'll take a break for a bit.
Mechanical noises of Aya's robot arm thing come to an end. Really? Why?
You're bored because I'm busy, aren't you?
Bored? Of course not. I was just thinking.
Oh, really? Thinking about what?
Oof. Got red-handed. About... stuff. Why do you care?
You can't lie to me, you know. I know you too well.
Probably. Fine, I'm bored. Don't worry about it. I turn away from her to hide the redness of my face. I knew I was waiting for me to break the silence. How long before you finish?
I'm not really sure. It's actually harder than I expected. If I work on it non-stop, I might make it on time. Though I'm sure you're also aware that my runtime is getting shorter and shorter.
Yeah, I noticed. How bad is it?
I used to be able to stay up for 19 hours. Now I can barely last 7.
Oof.
Though, even with that, I think I'll have enough time.
I was worried it would come to this. I only has 2 weeks left at most. I guess I'll let her get back to her project. Sit back up and continue with my game. Better get back to work then. Can't keep waiting forever for my gift. Make sure you make it in time.
Thanks, Jen.
That's right. I need to let her enjoy the remaining days of her life. It's not just about me anymore. The least I can do is be there for her until the end. I play for hours until I summons my attention.
Hey, I think it's almost time.
Really? Already?
Looks like it's getting even shorter.
I see. Well then, I'll see you tomorrow.
See you. Good night, y'all.
She disappears and the computer begins to power off. Good night, I don't feel like continuing my game anymore, but there's also nothing else to do. Still a bit early, but I guess I'll try to sleep. Okay. This is where we're going to leave off for today. If you enjoyed, do be sure to leave a like and comment. If you want to see more of this stuff, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications, because that's a thing people need to do now. It's been a thing for a while. I don't know why I'm mentioning it like this. But yeah, I will see you the same time next week. Johnny.